Reference track leaks for Nokia. My thoughts on Drake having another reference track leak. I watched this in real time yesterday. So the guy who produced the beat for Nokia, apparently he wrote an entire song to it. You hear the baby girl. I actually like Nokia. However, it was just shocking to me that Drake has a reference track for every genre now. He got dance song reference track somebody wrote. He got street song reference track like Mob Ties. They coming out with the timestamps. And before I even go off, it's sad that y'all tried to change the rules that everything's okay as long as it's not a timestamp one. I get the sentiment at first to be like, because that's a lyrical song, the timestamp one. But Drake make more songs that are lyrical than just the timestamps. But y'all just limited it to that. Just show me this generation don't care when it comes to being a lyricist. Now, in my head, if it's a dance track, those are the easiest things to write. You got the beat, the hook, and I go a little left a little bit. It reminded me, there is a big artist that I've written the song for, sold the song. That artist took the beat, that artist took my chorus, and when I saw their music video, they wrote their own verses to it. I did that reference track for someone when I was in my 30s. This kid looks extremely young. So I put this on Drake that this even leaked because the kid had a video. So it looks like he sold it to Drake and put the video in private. But he young. He forgetting the little clips he had on Twitter, and people went and found those little clips that he forgot to delete because he's young. And if you're Drake and you have reference track leaked pretty much your entire career, you think once you purchase the track for somebody, your brain would be on, bro, is it going off the internet every single where? Are we sure? Have we checked every social media? I'll be talking to them on the phone. Did you send this to your friends in a text message? You need to clean all of this up before we do a business deal. But going back to morals and principles, this was sad because it's a dance song. You need somebody to write Keisha for you. You can't think of Keisha. Didn't you say Keisha in a song previously? Another name? Like, I don't get it. These aren't things that when you think about the greatest rappers of all time, they do. So to stop our argument, is it okay for him to do this? If he's looking at this just as a business, as a way to put a popular song out there and make money, it's totally fine for Drake to do it this way. Although it lets me know when someone looks at this just merely just as a business aspect, that it brings validity to saying that you're not like us. If you can have all these accusations and then you go and find some little young kid with a hot beat, pay him and take his entire song and throw it out there, like you don't care. Any excuse you want to make for Drake is totally fine. But the one thing I will not let y'all have is saying that this doesn't affect Drake when it comes to being a lyricist. This man has a reference track in every genre now, every genre of music. He is totally gone out my head out of barbershop talk. If you want me to look at Drake as a top selling artist, pop artist, whatever, a manufactured conglomerate of a Voltron that's sticking stuff from every area they can choose and steal from and providing the most money for his life and his child, I'm okay with that. But we can't have a serious conversation about Drake with lyrics. And the one elephant in the room I don't think people are mentioning is that when we do see a really clever Drake track where he's spitting, I don't know if he wrote it. And you don't know if he wrote it either at this point. You can't confidently come out here and say that he wrote it because you once said this about Mob Ties. You once came out here and said, now, if a song like Mob Ties has a reference track, then found out it had a reference track and you tried to move the goalpost again. I don't know. I can't put you into that category no more, man. Baby girl.